Hi, this is Drew at Dr. Gold's Optimal Living Institute. My lovely wife Tanya here wishing you a happy Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, she lost her voice, so she can't talk right now. We're making a healthy version of a green bean casserole. What I've already done is cut up some green beans here. You can see I trimmed the ends, cut them in half, and then rinsed them really nicely. I'm making a broth here for it. I just added a little bit of cornstarch, and we're boiling some celery, chicken stock, and butter. So it's going to be a nice flavorful stock here. And all we're doing here is going to boil it until it thickens, and then we're just going to mix it in with the green beans. I use cornstarch and chicken stock instead of the high sodium cream of mushroom soup, and I use celery because I just don't like mushrooms. The nice thing about green bean casserole, you've got a lot of protein in it from the green beans, you've got fiber, you've got vitamin C, you've got all sorts of really good health benefits. If you mix in the canned soup, that's the problem because they're usually very high in sodium and a lot of preservatives in there. So we're making one here from scratch. We're going to shut that off and mix it in here. We're just literally going to pour it over top. You can see the celery coming out. Give it a nice little stir here. It's not too much broth. It's just going to be enough to moisten it up. So it's going to be a nice moist casserole. You can see it's nicely mixed in. You can see a little bit of color there. You can see the celery throughout. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our onions. We're going to bake it for a little while. We'd already caramelized these onions in a prior video. I mixed them in with a little bit of breadcrumbs here, a little bit of panko breadcrumbs. And what we're going to do is we're going to bake this casserole for 25 minutes, 350 degrees. And then at the end, for the last 5 minutes of that, so after 20 minutes, we're going to pull it out. We're going to put the onions on top and then bake it, and then we'll also cover it with some more of these breadcrumbs, sprinkle them on top, get that nice crispy golden brown color. We'll be back here in a little bit with the rest of this. Once we get everything done, we'll pull it out of the oven and show you what it looks like. We're back. We've got a green bean casserole. Check this out. Nice and golden brown on the top. It's got the green beans underneath, and then we've got those caramelized onions mixed in with some panko breadcrumbs. So let's try it and see how it tastes. A little hot. So you're gonna get a little bit of crunch from the onions and from the breadcrumbs, and you'll get the way I like cooking the green beans, a little more al dente instead of nice and soggy. Two thumbs up. This is Drew with Dr. Gold's Optimal Living Institute. Power your health. Toodles.